Thanks for staying with us. So we'll be wrapping up on the show very soon, but because before we go, there was an opportunity for us to just discuss just one of the hottest topics that was on social media. So yesterday, a popular personality who her name is I think Adetoun. She had accosted a young woman, recorded her, posted a video showing her a struggling mother who took her 11-year-old daughter to her street sweeping job as early as 4 a.m., which she deemed inappropriate and child labor. Though the activist has taken a swift step to make amends, of course, she has apologized to the woman for doing a video about her. But I think it brings that question of, okay, should we, I mean, there are so many angles to this, and the reason why we're even talking about it is because we still have to expand on it much more after today's show. But it's interesting because we discussed intent, I think, yesterday, the intention of when people try to do good. Because what the Adetoun was trying to do was record her and say it is wrong for you to make a child sweep or come to work with you this early in the morning. On the other hand, the other woman is saying that I needed help. She's trying to help me because I have to do this job. I mean, I'm paid less than 20,000 naira for this job. And so people went on social media saying that many people actually went through this phase as children, helping their parents. You know, it's a phase in life. But the fact that she recorded and posted the child's face, there's so many parts of this story. We're just touching on it because, as I said, we're almost running out of time. But what are your thoughts about her apology and the fact that, you know, she apologized for bringing out the girl's face, obviously, to the public?
To be honest, my thoughts are, you see, when humanity happens, it happens, the best form of humanity often happens within closed doors. If, for instance, I walk into a person where I see that there is a need, and I'm truly in the moment of my heart gravitating towards that person to say, oh, there is a need, something isn't right here. And I'm in that mood of how can I help? How can I be humane towards this person? Nothing else comes to mind about grabbing my phone to... I'm in the moment because I can see it and my heart is aching. I'm compelled to say, what can I do? The only times when, in cases like this, I might be compelled to bring up my phone is, for instance, if I can see that truly a child is in harm's way and the caregiver or the parent is denying and negating what I am seeing, and the child is truly in harm's way, and this person is trying to maybe deny or actually block me trying to get this child help. That's the only time when you can say, okay, just because I need evidence to say, you molested this child, I saw it, and the person is denying and trying to, you know, prevent that child from getting help. That's the only time I can say, okay, I'm going to film you because I need people to see what's going on. That's the only time. But really and truly, you see a mother who has brought her child to work at 4 a.m. What comes to your mind first is, when I see those streets, every time I pray for them in my heart, because sometimes I know we have mad drivers. Sometimes I see the women, they put their backside out a little bit, they don't even know, and they are sweeping very early. Some people are driving mad. I pray for that, God, please protect these women. So that's what comes to my mind, not carrying my phone and video and record. I feel like it was totally out of place, but good thing that she has come out to now apologize. Just Adetoun, who is known for doing things like that. See, this is not the first. It's not even the first. And it makes me call to question her true intent when she does things like this as a mother herself.
Okay,
everything is content.
So for me, I totally agree with everything you've said, right? And it's so funny how you feel that you want to call somebody out for how they're raising their child. People bring their kids to work every day. You bring your kids to work, you bring your kids to work, you bring your kids to work to watch and see what's...
Not at 4 a.m.
No, everybody's work time is different, and people go to bed or wake up at different times, right?
Exactly.
And some people that their kids are in very far off schools, they wake up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. to get to school. Let's be realistic. And there's a public holiday, and they take your child to work day, and the work she's doing is this work, right? But in trying to be so fast to do video and put people out there, which I don't even understand why people are not minding their business these days. Then you're putting a child's face. You're even committing another offense by putting a child's face on social media. You've apologized for it, but that child's face,
The harm has been done.
The harm has been done. It's on social media. If you wanted to correct somebody, correct a mother, you're a woman yourself, your mother yourself, call her aside and just said, man, this, that. How do you need help? What's going on with you? But doing that.
So for me, it is a case of everybody, this new world of I'm traumatized, this is child abuse, this is child labor. I feel that sometimes we are losing that grit that people get built with. Because Diba would always say, my mom used to blend pepper, and all of us, we will blend pepper. One of my staff came to lament. My aunt runs a catering shop. Before coming to work, I have to help her to do some prepare the shop before I come to work. And on weekends, I am in the catering shop all through. I say, does this woman house you? Do you pay house rent? Do you eat for free in the house? So she slaves away running a catering business, and you see it, you're thinking I'll come and support you and say it's child labor because of what? No, you are supporting your auntie. Take it in good cause as a way of supporting your auntie, because she's also supporting you with free education, accommodation. Every other person she has spoken to about it felt like she's being abused. That you should let them understand that you are being, this is they are punishing you, they are victimizing you. I said, this is training school. Exactly. Because you might be working with me today and you travel somewhere else and your job will be in a massive kitchen and you have built experience here. So for me, I just felt like there was a rush to say this is child abuse and all of that, while we might be there are cases of abuse, but we are also not encouraging people to learn the reality of life and be supported.
I used to wake up early in the morning, fetch water, we used to do this, and was part of
we
the
used
story.
To go to the stream, all those kind of things. But now, if you go to the stream, they say is your child.
So I think what could have been correct is if that child during school hours is doing that, then you have a legal ground, because there's a law that says a child during school hours must not be school. But before 4:30, 4 a.m., it's not yet school hours, and maybe she's forced because she can't leave a child like that in the house. You have to follow her to work. So there are circumstances that could have led to what she saw. But my own issue was is the responsibility of ensuring that you don't have to always record everything and post. 100%. Even if you record, as Chika said, for evidence, you don't need to put that on social media.
No, but we know she's a content creator.
As if the woman
is her work. She's a content creator.
What I do now, the work that I do now, how did I start? At 12, my mommy used to take me to FRCN. My mommy used to work as a secretary in FRCN. Every time she's going to work on holiday, she would take me along, and I was so fascinated by studios. I would go and sit down in the studio and be looking. And that's how I became an intern during holidays. And here I am. My mommy used to sell akara at Express by the road, and we used to hawk clothes, and I did that too. That is where I got my business acumen from. So you
everything
never really
comes together.
Yes, full circle.
This person is a content creator, and for social media regulation,
this thing
we
just
need to get to the point.
This thing just said content creator is a whole day topic.
Yes.
Because content creator, we need a regulation, as you said, a framework on how
you can't just come to my face
and said she saw the spirit of Mohbad, and Mohbad's spirit wanted to carry a handbag for her.
The prank content creators that they are always content creators. So there's got to be some kind of a framework to guide people on how to do it, because what's allowed and what is not allowed.
It's a hot topic for another day.
It's on social media without my permission.
So we have to wrap up, but that's all we can take on this segment, because we just have to touch on it because it was important for us to, highlight it. It was pretty hot, and we had a lot of guests today, so we couldn't make it a full day hot topic. But that's all we can take on today's show. Hope you had a great time as we did. See you tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye.